Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present the final of Australia versus Great Britain for the Sale of the Century Ashes. The tradition started in 1882, and now, over 100 years later, England holds the historic trophy. Can Australia resurrect glory in the quiz arena and win the grand prize of $100,000? Representing Australia, from Victoria, David Bock. Also from Victoria, Kerry Young. Representing Great Britain, from Avon in England, Daphne Hudson. And from London, England, Susan Kay. 4 of the best players in the world on Sale of the Century. And here's the star of the show, Tony Papa.
Night 2, let's go. Okay. Second night. Here we go. Evening all, how do? Hello, yeah. Hello. G'day and hello. This is the, thank you very much. This is the fight for the Ashes. We have a very, very enthusiastic audience in the studio tonight. So we've got some people from Frankston High, I think, haven't we? Frankston High? Yeah. And from CCC St Catherine's, is it? St Albans, nice to see you. Thank you very much for coming, girls, in the brown uniforms. And they're being very well and truly entertained, or they're about to be, in the fight for the Ashes. Last evening, in case you missed it, Australia took the first match in the series, largely due to the efforts of David Bock, who was in a devastating mood, took 16 for 3 off 2 overs. Susan dropped a couple of catches on the English side, and Kerry chipped in with a couple of great catches for Australia. So we'll see how it goes tonight. To introduce the teams, ladies and gentlemen, Elise Platt. Here she is. Elise. Sticky wicket tonight.
Sticky wicket tonight, certainly is.
Batting on a sticky wicket.
Yeah.
What, Susan's been in these musicals and everything. Have you never done musicals? Have you done
I
musicals?
have, yes, I did hair.
Oh, right.
But I didn't take my clothes off. I kept them on.
That was my next question.
No. No. There was an American exchange student who was in hair and she took her clothes off.
Well.
That's the Americans for you. No Americans.
Well, that's hair for you. I mean, that's it, isn't it?
Oh, well, it was a drama school production, so you wouldn't really expect all the students to do that.
No, I guess not.
No.
Let's, I know some people that would. Let's open those doors. Let's open those swinging doors and let loose the lion or the bulldog and the kangaroo.
Okay, our British team are from Avon and London in England. Please welcome back dynamic Daphne Hudson and sensational Susan Kay.
Hey, hey, hey!
And our Australian team are both from Victoria. Please welcome back, currently leading out 1-0, dangerous David Bock and courageous Kerry Young.
Yes, and of course, Kerry, the ex-professional boxer.
Amateur, Tony.
Did you never fight pro? Kerry?
No, I beat him as an amateur.
Oh, I always thought you...
Walking title twice. No fear.
No. You beat Manny Santos as an
Straight
amateur.
nose, Tony,
You have
amateur.
got a good nose, actually.
Yes.
I was thinking.
That's because he didn't turn pro. If he
Right.
turned pro...
That's what it costs.
Well, you're going well. And David, you hit the front and the individual side of it. That must feel good. What are you driving at the moment?
323, Tony.
One of our other cars, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, yes.
Yes. Oh, well, you're about to... We're going to upgrade you, David, if you can pull this one off. Good luck tonight, Australia. Susan's back, Susan and Daphne. Have you done anything since last night to... Any team discussion?
Well, I think we might talk to each other a bit this time.
Yeah, I think people were very surprised. In fact, we've had a number of phone calls already regarding the, you should have gone for the thing. Who would you have taken?
No, we were going to go for the koala bear, so it's a good team decision.
Oh, and the koala didn't have them?
No.
Well, there it is.
Oh, that's
there
good.
it is. I'll catch up with you later, Sparky.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
See you later. Good luck.
Each. $20 each, with which to begin. Each match is self-contained, therefore a chance for Susan and Daphne to strike back, take the points tonight and level the series. Pocket, paring and carving are all types, Daphne, of knife. You're right. What name is given to the famous underground passages used as burial places? David.
Catacombs.
Near Rome. Correct. In the nursery rhyme, the bells of which church?
St Mary's.
Daphne, say oranges and lemons. St Clemens. Back to 20. Which is the only vowel not contained in the word nourished? David.
A.
A is right. According to the proverb, beauty is in the Kerry.
Eye of the beholder.
Correct. For Australia, a mass of snow that slides down a mountain slope. David.
Avalanche.
Is an avalanche, and we've got an avalanche of Aussie scoring here. A completely different situation to that which occurred last night, with Australia getting off the mark tonight. $20 in the lead, fellas, $40 to spend. And here's Elise.
Many years ago, there was a song called Oh You Beautiful Doll, and here are the dolls they were talking about. These beautiful porcelain dolls, as well as being delightful playmates, could become valuable collector's items, as several parts of them are a limited edition. They are normally priced at $641. Tonight, you can have them for $6 from Hillville Lane and Sale of the Century.
Oh, you beautiful doll, you great big beautiful doll. Wanna put my arms around you. Honey, I can't live without you. Oh, I'm not singing to you, David, don't worry, it's all right. What do you think, fellas? Of course, as far as children go, I think David's, you're not in the market at the moment, are you?
No, it's obviously the sort of thing I've always wanted.
Yes. Kerry, the dolls. Only
Mine are just a little bit past that stage, I think, Tony, thanks.
$4. Very negotiable, though, of course. I mean, a collector's item, you could sell them for more than they're worth in 18 months or so. $4 and $100 each, cash.
100. That's
Yes, yes.
3 digits, I think, wasn't it?
No, no. What?
Was that 3 digits, I think?
3 digits. Yes, $200 cash each. Going, and?
And $4, I think.
And you're 20 ahead. And $4.
Okay. Yeah, well,
Sold at that price. Took a long time, but we got there with the dolls. You want to say something, Kerry?
I have a bit of a problem here. This guy's such a spendthrift.
Yes.
I'm my usual conservative self.
I know. Susan's got the same problem on the other side. To date, the only actress to have won 4 Best Actress Oscars, Daphne.
Katharine Hepburn.
That is correct, and Daphne moves to 25. Britain moves to 25. From which modern language do we get the word virtuoso, Kerry?
Italian.
For a person skilled in the techniques of an art? Right. The Marquess of Queensberry rules, David,
boxing, I think.
form the basis of which modern sport? Boxing. In the nursery rhyme, how many fiddlers did old King Kerry?
3.
Called for his fiddlers 3. That was a toughie, wasn't it? That was a mind bender. All right. The fella's looking good. Susan and Daphne, chance to catch up with the easy money. What is my name of 3 words? I am a film. I was made in the United States. Daphne.
King and I.
I'll leave you out of it. It's all up to you, Susan, for your team now. Hang on, more, if you like. I was made in the United States 1941 in black and white, and a remake of an earlier version. Considered a good quality film, I've been described as a combination of American ruggedness with the suavity of the English crime school. My stars include Sydney Greenstreet, David.
The Maltese Falcon.
That is right, and a very good answer, by golly. Dynamite. David, on the board for you to pick from. For this night, we move into the frame. Start again, love,
The
sorry?
koala.
Our favourite part of Australia's natural wildlife.
Julianne White.
From prime time,
George Negus.
60 Minutes.
Dame Edna Everage.
Great show. If you haven't, I think it's been to most states. Tears Before Bedtime.
Ray Martin.
The Midday Show.
Sybil Shepherd.
From Moonlighting on the 9 Network.
David Hasselhoff.
Night Rider.
Patrice Newell.
The Today Show. Great way to start each day for you.
And Stevie Wonder.
I just call. Who would you like?
George Negus, please.
I love you. George Negus.
Congratulations, you've each won a sofa bed designed in Chardon fabric featuring a pocket spring mattress valued at $1,110. Simmons from David Jones.
Nice pick-up for you. Australia off to a great start in night 2. Are there any English supporters in the audience who'd like to voice a little encouragement there? Come on! Yeah, come on. There's a long way to go tonight yet. It's looking good for Australia at the moment. We'll be back after this break with round 2. 51-25. Round 2 of the Ashes, night 2. And Australia slipped away early in the game. This wouldn't be any concern to Daphne, the English captain, would it? Daphne, you've been in this position before.
Oh, yes, yes. We always come from behind.
It's a good attitude to have. When you play skittles,
Yes.
you are a skittler, aren't
Oh,
you?
yes.
Where do you do that?
In pubs.
In the local pub?
Yes.
But you must have a team that you regularly...
Yes, they're called the Fiddlers.
The Fiddlers?
The Fiddlers.
And are you the captain of that team?
Oh, yes.
What is your record like, the Fiddlers? Are they...
Well, we won the 3rd division last year and we're in the 2nd, but we're not doing very well.
Oh, well.
But we won't be relegated.
That's right, and you won't be relegated here either. No worries about that. 51, Kerry and David, looking very comfortable. You're right, fellas, there, are you?
We're yes. Right, I think.
Smiling happily.
So, that's our story anyway.
All right, 51 plays 25. What one-word name is given to the period when the sun is directly, Daphne?
Overhead, sorry.
Overhead, yes, the equator. Overhead the equator. Equinox is the word we were looking for. Which name for the first sign of the zodiac? Susan.
Aquarius.
Is an anagram of Aries. It's Aries. The first sign is Aries. In the transmission of radio waves, for what do the initials AM? David.
Amplitude modulation.
On the buzzer? I'm getting a few nods over there. You just made it, David. We'll give you the $5. What name starting with A is the home of the gods of Norse mythology? Kerry. Asgard. He was desperately trying to turn the knob on something there and didn't come out. Asgard. Daphne? Got some tissues for those hands? They do slip a lot, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, just relax. In which Canadian province?
Ontario.
That is correct.
Oh.
That is correct. You even fooled Fran there for a moment. We got the no sign, but it's in which Canadian province of the cities of Hamilton and Toronto? It is Ontario. Back to 20. What was the family name of Mohandas? David?
Gandhi.
Karam Chand, the great Indian leader. Very quick. Fantastic, just amazing anticipation, David. $56 for you and Kerry to spend. You are $36 clear of the girls. And here's your present.
Yes, guys, at home I've got a really liberated cutlery drawer. The knife mixes with the fork, the spoon gets it on with the spatula, and the ladle, well, he just does his own thing. But mind you, when I need one of them, I'm searching for hours. What I do need is one of these 8-setting cutlery suites. It's plated in 99% pure silver, has a 50-year guarantee, and comes in a mahogany coffee table canteen to keep everything in its place. It's normally priced at $1,258, but tonight you can both have a cutlery suite for $9 from Stanley Rogers & Son and Sale of the Century. Nice.
The big thing to remember for you guys is that each event, each night, is a self-contained. I mean, in the normal course of the game, one would be thinking about cars and big money at the end and the need to accrue an aggregate. However, with such a big lead, I mean, it really doesn't matter what you score. As long as you win at the end, it doesn't matter. So I'd be picking up as much of this as you can really afford, and you can certainly afford this.
I've just got something out of my pocket, Tony.
Spider. He's got David's spider in his pocket. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll sell you these for $9, and I'll give you a couple of $100 each for Silvo.
Is he convincing you?
Well, you know me, David, I've always been very conservative when it comes to buying.
Yeah, I know you're trying to just sort of dampen me down a bit on this, but...
What a nice double act going here, folks. Bert and Don will be back any day now. What about $300 cash each and $8 once, twice, 3 times, $8?
If Kerry presses, I'll take it.
If Kerry presses, they're gone. $8 spent. They've left the door slightly ajar there for you, ladies, if you can hit back. In music, ready? In music, the letters FF.
Fortissimo.
More information.
Very loud.
That's it. Fortissimo or very loud. Go to 25. On which island, also starting with B, is the state of Brunei? Kerry.
Borneo.
Bang went the buzzer and Borneo came out. Complete the Shakespearean pair of young lovers. Kerry.
Romeo and Juliet.
No, Pyramus and Thisbe. Took a punt there, Kerry, and finished up back at 48. In which country was the first commercial oil well drilled? Kerry.
USA, 1859.
The touch of the Barry Joneses there, you're right. Which of King Arthur's knights?
Sir
Daphne.
Galahad.
That's correct, Sir Galahad. Daphne's given up trying to be first in the most. She is now reading the mind.
Yes,
This is
he's
very
working.
impressive. Sir Galahad, it's working. Who am I? Pick of the board, money available. I was born in 1891 and died in 1964 by the... David.
Max Ernst.
Incorrect. By the time... Kerry.
Cole Porter.
Cole Porter's right. Oh, what? I don't believe it. 1891, 1964, Cole Porter does it. Have a pick of the board.
You want to? What do you reckon?
Yeah.
These guys are discussing.
Martin, please,
Ray
Tony.
Martin, go for Ray, midday show, and money. Oh, things are looking a little bit dodgy now for the English. There's a bit of pom bashing going on, and it's coming from this direction. Still, the round three, the harder questions to come, and the fast money will be back after this break. 68-30. Round three of the sale, Fight for the Ashes. $68, Australia plays 30. The ladies getting it together now in round three. Here we go. Life on the Mississippi is an Kerry.
Mark Twain.
Biographical account of the life of which famous American writer Mark Twain is right. What nationality is Grand Prix racing champion? Daphne.
Austrian.
Nelson Piquet. He's Brazilian.
Sorry.
In which large southern US city is Peachtree Street? Kerry.
New Orleans.
Atlanta, Georgia, the most famous thoroughfare. In Greek mythology, Helios was the god Daphne.
the sun.
Of the sun, and that's what did it so well for Daphne last week too. Oh, fellas, I mean, an opportunity here that I'm sure you won't pass up to really get something nice for the respective ladies or lady in your lives.
Or for yourself. In Russia, they really know how to keep out the cold, so tonight we're taking their lead. This Russian fox fur jacket would make a stylish addition to any ladies' or gents' winter wardrobe and was handcrafted in Australia. It's normally priced at $2,999, but tonight either both of you can have one of these each for $16 from Stephen Datner and Sale of the Century.
Worth a lot of money, fellas, and you've got a lot of money, and I'll leave it at that. $16, that's it. $16.
Could I, through the captain, ask what the difference in the score
The
is?
difference in the score is $38. Now, what about that? One fur each, $38, going at 16.
What's the best you can do?
What's the best I can do? For you, Kerry, just this once, because I'm soft and weak, $15. Going, and at $15 it's... Ladies and gentlemen, immediately following this program is an excellent comedy series. I hope we'll have time to get it in tonight. 15 once, twice, three times, no. Sold at that price. Yes, good. Sale surprise. The beautiful pearl necklace that Charlie is wearing is valued at $1,860 from Mickey Moto and Prouds. And you get one of those each too, all right? I think it'd be a very nice gesture, you guys, if you gave the pearls to the ladies that you're playing against.
Yes. We wouldn't refuse. No.
You wouldn't refuse?
No.
All right. Poles is correct. The zloty is the basic. David.
Poland.
Currency unit of Poland. He's so quick. All right. Ladies, chance to catch up. Money. Here, what is my name? I am an American city. My population is almost 1 million people. Founded in 1819, by 1900 I'd become the world's largest centre for cotton and hardwood. Kerry.
Memphis.
Memphis is right. Memphis. Kerry, something I know people would want me to ask you, is there a trick to these? Have you ever heard these questions before in any form or anything at all? Or?
Would I lie to you, Tony?
Yes.
No.
Whose face?
Yeah, you take it.
Well, I think we'll go for Dame Edna this time.
Dame Edna.
Congratulations, you've each won a 30-piece dinner set, including 6 Royal Platinum crystal wine glasses, valued at $614 from Silver Ecstasy Dinnerware and Royal Platinum Crystal by Classica.
Nice prize, no money. The money was with who?
David Hasselhoff had the wild card, and the other money was with Patrice Newell, and Stevie Wonder had $25.
All right, let's look at the difference here. $28, the difference going into the fast money after this break. $28. It's only 5 questions, ladies. You get those buzzers working, get that rhythm together, and who knows? We'll be back after this break. Night 2 of the Ashes. Kangaroos killing them. Okay, fast money, folks, and we've got to move it. We're running late. This is the time to do it quickly, ladies. You're $28 behind. Can we have 60 seconds on the clock, please? Match 2 concludes at the end of the 60 seconds. Your time starts now. The Rex and the Manx are... Daphne.
Cats.
Correct. The second letter of the Greek alphabet is David.
Beta.
Right. Who was the only US president to resign? David.
Nixon.
Right. Krishna is an important god. Kerry.
Hinduism.
Right. On which continent did the vegetable onion? David.
Asia.
Correct. Maurice Ravel is a famous. David.
Composer.
Stop the clock. You came in early. A famous name in which of the arts? I suppose you can compose a lot of different things.
Yes, we need music, Tony.
We needed music,
Yes.
David. Lose $5. The time remaining, 41 seconds. 41 seconds on the clock. Restart the clock. Now, in which US state is Omaha the largest? Kerry.
Nebraska.
Correct. Blanco is the Spanish. Daphne.
White.
For white. What nationality was Daphne?
French.
Austrian. A dichromatic substance has, Kerry.
2 colours.
Right. The first recorded marathon was run, Kerry.
Oh, we're in Greece.
Yes. Of which tree starting with C is the deodar? Kerry.
Cedar.
Yes. Which West German swimmer is nicknamed the Albert? David.
Michael Gross.
Right. On which of the Great Lakes does Illinois have, Kerry?
Michigan.
Correct. Jean Genet is a novel, Kerry.
Voltaire.
And playwright of France. Helicopters take off. Daphne.
From landing pads.
Stop the clock. With 1 second remains. Not going to make a lot of difference, I can tell you.
Heliports or helipads?
Heliports, helipads,
Yes.
yeah. Can't help you on that one. Let's throw this away, shall we? Restart the clock now. Yes. It's all right. Time's up. There's 60 seconds. Kelly and David, Australia wins night 2. And another pretty convincing win too. The fast money does it. Time's up. Let's have a quick look. With Australia winning night 2, 1 to go for the series. The individual scores are as follows. That leaves... Oh, Kerry's closed the gap a bit, but player of the series so far, David Bock, in the running for that magnificent Holden Piazza. We'll be back to follow it through tomorrow night. Keep smiling, and bye for now. Bye-bye.
This is a Grundy television production for the 9 Network. Peter Smith speaking.